Namaste and welcome. This is Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming everyone to my channel with all my love and all my heart. If you're coming to my channel for the first time, I welcome you. And to all my lovely, beautiful existing subscribers, thank you so much for your continued love, your support, and all your beautiful energy, donations. Thank you so very much for keeping me on my path, helping me to expand on my life purpose and my life path. Today, I'm bringing forth a reading for us to look at the energies that are flowing down to us on this special gateway and a portal day, which is 7/7, July 7th. 7/7 is a portal day. What does that mean by portal day? Portals are really gateways. Think of them as gateways, doorways, where there is a possibility for us to connect with a higher consciousness on a deeper level. There are greater expanded sense of consciousness that's available to us, more divine knowledge, more divine intelligence, more divine power, more divine guidance is flowing to us. So we are connecting, right? We do connect when we meditate, we listen into our intuition. I'm seeing so many of you write to me, ask me, Archana, how do you do the readings? How do you do that? How do you trust and how do you channel? It just, for me, the first thing that I want to say to the ones, because I've been receiving this kind of emails very recently, a whole lot. So I want to say that the journey really begins is connecting with the self and then trusting oneself, is connecting yourself to the higher self. That's where my journey began. As simple as that is to sit in quieter contemplation, to listen in, to tune in to what is my internal state, what are the emotions, what are the thoughts. Can I bring those thoughts to absolute stillness? What is my external environment? Because the external is a reflection of what is taking place internally. And when we can take in the wisdom of the external, the wisdom of our body consciousness, the wisdom that resides within, we are connecting the within to the without, to the here, to the spiritual realm. Spiritually and physically, we're connecting through our heart portal. So 7/7 gives us that greater doorway. It's opening the door. If there was a smaller passageway, let's just say, and that's the only way I can think of explaining what a portal is let's say there was a smaller passageway here. Now, okay, you know what? We got larger and more lanes on the freeway for you to, receive, connect, and the different ways in which one can connect and receive that guidance. So I am tapping into different energies through these oracle decks that I was guided to yesterday. And I'm going to ask and see what are the energies that are coming forth and how you can best connect with them. If you want to raise your consciousness, you want to expand and grow and evolve as a spiritual being, to open up to greater levels of happiness, to open up to greater levels of freedom, to open up to greater levels of self-power, self-empowerment, to open up to greater levels of prosperity and abundance that exists within you. With that, let us begin. And today I'm choosing, if you are new, you wouldn't know that, but for all my existing subscribers, I know you're used to seeing me in front of the camera. I just wanted you to see where I generally sit and meditate. This is where I keep my altar, and all my decks are here all around me. And wanted you to get a feel for where I sit, contemplate with my huge, this is my favorite. This is one of the first things I purchased through the healing money that I received, and I bring this energy for everybody. And this is amethyst with energies of clear quartz, and amethyst connects us with our divine self. So I'm bringing forth the energy not just from within me, but from the sacred space of my altar, with my heart to all your hearts. May this bring in abundance, prosperity, clarity, and healing. So dear angels, what is this 7-7 portal opening up and bringing for the people? Thank you. How interesting that I said about my sacred space, and the thing that I am seeing over here, the first message that comes up is clear your space. Do you see this? Connect with that energy of clearing your space. So the 7-7 portal is going to help you, before I read it, that it's going to help you to connect. For you to connect deeper to yourself is to release some of the things, to let go. Like, we need to, if I want to put some more things here with this table, I only have this much space. I'm going to have to remove and let go of some of the things if I am wanting to bring something in. And this is my space. If this is my space, what is it that I can let go of? And this space refers to, first I want to start with a spiritual body. Okay? Then we have our light body, okay, our crystalline body. What are the thought forms? Mental body. What are some of the beliefs that you have? Are those beliefs really serving you? Okay, you're being guided. Okay? Then, emotional body. Have you been aligning with certain emotions that have created certain experiences for you? So divine energy is flowing in to help you, your angels, your guides, whether you are able to consciously feel like your guides are there, they're there, helping you, guiding you, nudging you. Okay, through external confirmations, through number synchronicities, through synchronicities that you suddenly see that you are there at a certain place at a certain time. So that's how they're communicating. That's how they're helping you. Perhaps this will be a time where I feel that some of you may be leaving old jobs, you may be leaving certain relationships, you may be just walking away from certain friendships, certain groups, certain ways in which you have always operated. That's how you're being guided, and that's where the consciousness and a doorway is opening. And for that, so now, for instance, when I started, I didn't know this is the energy that's going to come. So that's psychic. I'm connecting to the energy that's going to be coming forth. I talked about the space. I talked about getting you connected to this space. So in my home, I've created this space here. And I sit here, and from time to time, this gets cluttered, that gets messy. So the key over here is that you're being helped to and guided to and encouraged to get rid of some clutter, clear the energy around you. And it says here you use feng shui. Okay, so some of the things that I'm personally using, I use like crystals with certain pyramid shapes, and so I'm bringing in the energy. Okay, I'm bringing in the energy. So when I look at that object, or when I'm looking at that space, it is very, very pertinent to me. It is very, very reflective of my inner state. Be it this candle, okay? This was in my house for a while, but when I started my spiritual journey and I started to read about crown chakra, I'm like, oh, this is perfect for me to always, whenever I look at it, and you may see this in my other readings, it is a reminder that I am a divine being. It is a reminder that I am a divine being and that I'm opening myself consciously to connect with my divine energy. Or this was a gift that I received from my sister, reminding me of that number 9 and the number 6, that life moves in certain circles and it's constantly there. So does it mean that I don't remember? No. What it simply means is the external is serving as a reflection of an internal, and then there is a harmonization, there is a deepening of the bond. There's a deepening of the bond. I can't move my camera to show you some of the statues, some of the pictures. Maybe one day I'll do a little quick video for you to see. And that's just for me. I mean, there are things from different decks that I've ordered, like this one. And every time I see that word unlimited freedom, it reminds me of that unlimited freedom. Or, I have this. Okay, I'm keeping that in front of me, is to remind myself that I am the creator of my reality. Here's another one. Okay, look at this. This is right there. Power of my thoughts. Your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your habits become your values becomes your destiny. A quote by Mahatma Gandhi. It's right here on my altar to remind me of the power of my thoughts. Archana, what thoughts are you aligning with right now? What are the emotional energies that come with that kind of thought? And what is it that you can get rid of now? What is it that you can release now? Not all thoughts and not all emotions we are ready to let go of. Try to do what you can. That's what this 7/7 portal is also asking of you. If you need to cleanse out, remove some of the things, physical things in your space, it's going to help you, because you think about it. You want to receive. I want more abundance. I want more love. I want more creativity. I want more, power. I want whatever that is that we're seeking to have more of. You must have a cauldron to receive. So this is the time for you to come to a part of a clearing. And also, if you're into energy healing and energy work, consider sound baths through sound healing. Connect with sound. You can connect with colors. You can connect with, energy healers, sound healers. There's so many. Reiki, Pranic healing, access consciousness. There's so many different ways. Connect. If you need to work with an energy healer, you can do that to clear out your space so that you're ready to receive. Because after this, the next portal is 8/8. Okay, so let's look at the next one. It just wanted to come in, and that is Paul the Venetian with the 7/7 portal. Let's see what it says. Experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So this 7/7 portal is going to really open up some of your gifts. Some of you are already on this path, and I feel there's going to be a deepening on that path, deepening and a greater expansion of the gifts that you possess. Sometimes we think like, I must have these big gifts like clairvoyance, and if I don't have that, telepathic communication and the gift of prophecy, and all of those. But we must remember that our core that we are embedded with is the frequency of love, of joy, of freedom. So if you are someone who is funny, who people look to because you laugh, you make them feel good, you're always full of jokes, or you're someone who loves, cooking meals for others, you're someone who loves being there for others, that is your gift. A gift does not mean that it has to be impacting 1 million people and only then will that be a gift. Your gift is just being you. Share of that gift, and you know what that is. The gift is what you feel good with. What do you feel good with when you're doing that? Is it when you're talking to someone, you're cooking a meal for someone, you're helping someone, you just like to lift the environment, you're the one who is the fun person in a group, and you lift that energy through joy, through fun, through excitement, through fearlessness, through so many different ways in which we expand. So I do feel that as you're clearing this space, what the 7/7 portal is going to open up, and I feel this is going to open up and continue, and let's see what the 8/8 is going to do, because I'm going to be doing that reading too, to see what the 8/8 portal is now bringing in at a deeper level, but you've been prepped up from this time. It's all going to be a lot of grace that is being bestowed upon you. And seeing a lot of pink energy and this heart right here. I also feel with this that there may be some person that you'll be drawing into your life who's very, very heart-centered, because you're clearing this energy. You're like this angel. And I see that this person coming into your field, offering you love, and I don't mean as in romantic love. This, I'm feeling more like a loving vibration. Could show up as a friend, could be a pet, could be a mentor, could be a a new work environment. It could be someone who is very understanding that comes in. I feel like it's very, very, grace is being bestowed upon you, and you're going to feel inspired towards doing some more things in a different way. That's beautiful. That's beautiful energy, angels. Thank you. What is the 7-7 portal bringing for the people? Thank you. This is the one. A Lady of the Rose Crown. Let's have a look at what that is. This is from the Mother Mary Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And this is what's opened up. Our Lady of the Rose Crown. You are my child and a royal divine being. I protect your spiritual deepening now as you descend further into the living divine heart and know all to be love. As the mysteries reveal themselves to you now, divine rapture awaits you. I shall keep you grounded and authentic, productive in the world that needs your light, even as I guide you into ecstatic communion with your holy nature. How beautiful. We got two energies of the rose. So this is showing here that, look at that, and it says the rose crown. And here is the rose in the heart. So you're connecting your heart energy and you are opening up to that divine love energy. And I feel that what this message is coming is that there's a lot of beautiful things, and that's the word that's coming to me. It's a very simple word, but I feel like a lot of beauty expanding and emanating out of you. Now, beauty here does not reference to being a male or female. Your beautiful nature is one that is kind, that is generous, that is very graceful, that is very loving, that is forgiving, understanding. It is very inclusive, for you see divinity in everything, every living being, in every situation. And I feel you're opening to greater levels of understanding. That's what this doorway is opening for you. To greater levels of opening and seeing through the eyes of love. You're opening to greater levels of being kind to yourself and to others. You're opening to greater levels of generosity. Thank you. Let's look at the next one. What else is the 7-7 portal bringing for the people, angels? Thank you. The 7-7 portal is bringing divine abundance. There's a greater doorway for divine abundance. And you see here, this is Goddess Lakshmi. And if you can follow the gaze and see, I have here a depiction of Goddess Lakshmi here with a lot of the gold coins. But over here, many times we feel like the gold coin represents the physicality, the actual material abundance. But she sits on a lotus. She sits on a divine lotus, which is divine love, to be bestowed with divine energy, divine compassion, divine integrity, divine intelligence, divine power is the greatest gift for a human. And I feel once that opens up, the Sahasrara, the petals of the crown chakra, when they open up, you receive more of that divine energy. You receive more of the spiritual energy, so you can harness and enjoy the physicality. So this is the enjoyment of the physicality. Let's read what it says here. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. Okay? So when we are thinking like, I am going to go follow, that's what is defined by abundance. You're going to begin to recognize that you already are abundant. You already are prosperous. You already are filled with love. You just simply must connect with your energy inside. Connect with your heart portal. And you will connect with the vibration of abundance. Are you truly grateful for everything that you have? Or are you seeking, like, I want more of this, I want more of that, and I want more of this? Can we sit in this moment to be grateful for this physical body? And whatever it is, it was a gift given to us. With this beautiful divine mind that you are given. With these unique thoughts that only you have. This beautiful emotional energy which is serving as your guiding force, as your navigation system, helping you to see. You've been given, and you are a divine being of love. Just simply being and knowing and connecting with that, you're going to begin to feel and expand your vibration. You expand your ability to receive and connect to the abundances. You're not going to limit yourself for it to show up in a physicality with coins and with paper, with a larger home, a bigger job, a bigger status. All those are byproducts. All those are not inconsequential, but you do not follow them. Don't take it backwards. Come back to the center. Feel abundant. Connect to that energy of that divine abundance. You don't need to chase the external. And then once you come from this place, you emanate the energy of abundance. Therefore, by the spiritual laws, the external must match your internal vibration. If your internal vibration is, I do not have enough, then that is what the external is going to show. So the gateway of 7-7 is opening, is giving you that chance, is giving you greater opportunities, greater ideas, a greater inspiration to tap into the frequency of divine abundance. That as a divine being, it is your divine birthright. You are abundant. You are prosperous. You are powerful. For you are God Source incarnate in this physical body. Thank you, angels. The next energy, 7-7. Thank you. Eruption of light. Card number 11. Now I also got the number. I also got a number. Let me tell you this. So I was asking God, my higher self, my guides, since you all like to ask me, how do you channel, how do you do that, how do you know, how do you follow? I hear this all the time and it's so sweet. I wish I had something in which I can tell you, oh, this is the exact process. So now because it's coming to you, I'm sharing with those who are going to keep watching my videos and stuff, that I'm actually giving you the information of how I received and how I'm following it. So I'm going to share right now, because right after this, with the same clothes, you're going to see me actually, hello, in front of the camera. And I'm going to actually share with you on something that I'm beginning on 7-7. And that's going to be a super short video. Okay. And I was asking God and universe, like, okay, how many minutes should I be doing it? Because it's a lot of commitment. I have to commit to that myself and ask of that commitment of others. Okay. So preview, I'm going to be starting a gratitude I don't know what I'm going to call it. I don't want to call it gratitude meditation, but yes, you can say gratitude meditation. And I'm going to start 7/7. And I didn't know the number 33 was coming to me. I was seeing it, and I said I'm going to do it for 33 days. And I take up my phone and I begin to see when the 33 days are gonna end, and I got goosebumps. I'm literally telling you, this is how I channel. This is how I connect to my source. This is how I go with the trust. Someone asked me, how did you know number 33? I'm like, I have no clue, but that's what I've been seeing, the number, and I knew I'm supposed to do something with 33. I was meditating someplace, and that number came, and the word gratitude came right in front of me. I found my old gratitude journal, so I knew that's the first key that I'm supposed to bring forth for people. And I'm like, 33 days is a long time, angels. And I'm like, okay, what number? Guess what is a portal? 7/7. So the energy came 7/7, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not a morning person. And 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to be doing this 7 o'clock in the morning. And I said, how many minutes should I do it? Which is going to be easy for everybody and yet powerful. And we take that energy in, we connect with the self, and then we keep increasing and raising our vibration as our whole aura is filled with that light. More light energy you start off the day. I mean, I live in Southern California, so 7 a.m., right? And I'm not a morning person, guys. So, so before I say anything, and before I read, it says 11. And actually, I'll be honest, I was shuttling between 3 numbers. One was, I'm like, guides, please tell me before the end of the 7/7 reading, how many minutes should I announce in that video? I was going, should I do 5 minutes? Should I do 7 minutes? Or should I do 11 minutes? Okay, so I was going to do either 5 minutes, 7 minutes, or 11 minutes. I wasn't sure. I didn't know what to do. So I let that be, and I said, I'm going to do the reading right now. And I trust that I'm going to immediately, when I stand in front of the camera, whatever the number comes out, I'm going to trust that that's what it is. So as soon as I saw the number 11, there was something that popped inside my heart, mind, whatever you may want to call it. And it says, that's the number, right? So that's how I tune into the frequency of, otherwise the doubt would come in. Like, was it from my mind? But I'm telling you, those were the 3 numbers. But this is the first number that caught my attention, and my soul said yes. So 11. Now, with that story, I want to touch upon what this is. Eruption of light. I'm seeing that you're going to be opening up and connecting so much to your divine self. You're going to be opening up to levels that you had not seen before. And this is showing up right under experiencing grace. And I feel, and this almost feels like this person is doing like a namaste. Right? You're going to be receiving your gifts. You're going to have waves and waves of gifts flow in. And all these light energy that's coming in, it's strengthening your aura. As your aura, which is your energy field, okay, that's the energy field. And as your energy field is expanding and it is emanating with colors of pink, it's colors of green, and it's colors of white light, it is lifting and raising the vibration of the environment, whether it's this space, whether it's the kitchen, whether it's the home, whether you talk to the neighbors, whether you are at your workplace, you're at the grocery store, wherever you go, you're going to be bringing that light energy and shifting the vibration. That's what I'm already feeling. Let's have a look at what this says here. And this is again from Alana Fairchild, and this is Journey of Love. Your every prayer is a power-packed eruption of light beamed into the divine presence. Some pray with fear or doubt, as though the prayer is not doing much at all. Yet you understand that prayer is powerful, that it is divine action set in motion. Your power of divine prayer emerges from your heart. It emerges from your heart and out through your throat. Whether you speak or sing your prayer silently within your own mind or aloud for all the world to hear, let your prayers be vocalized as feelings expressed to the divine, in words or song if you choose. You have the power to heal at your fingertips and vocal cords. Okay, before I read, let me finish this. Through your voice, you can heal. Let your hands be joined in prayer position at your heart and your mouth open to let the breath of your spirit move through your throat, creating sound. As you speak it, so it shall be. As you speak it, so it shall be. I had not read this. I already felt like this felt like a prayer position, and I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting like goosebumps. I'm feeling super cold right now. A lot of spiritual energy is flowing through me, and it is very hot in Southern California right now. Don't have the air conditioning hot, and my whole body's turning cold. Whew. So another message is, remember that your voice is powerful. The words you say to yourself, the words you say to others is a moving prayer. It's an energy you're emanating into the universe. So choose your words wisely. Say your prayer from the heart, not from fear. And you'll experience tremendous grace. That's what the 7-7 portal is. Activation of the throat chakra. Activation of the heart chakra. So that you can, some of you are singers, some of you are poets, writers, and all of us are. Journaling also is wonderful. That's what's coming up, writing it out. Whatever that may be, it may be an experience you had. You may want to write something that you're grateful for that day, or join me every day for 11 minutes, 7 a.m. Pacific time. We'll give gratitude together. Open our hearts to connect with the energy of abundance and gratitude for our life and different aspects in our life. Thank you, angels. That was so blessed. Thank you. 7-7 portal. I'm seeing this one. Another green energy. Let's have a look. Ascended Master Gotumi and Moss Agate. Sacred ecosystem. Seeing a lot of green here. So what will also support you is, and I see that with a lot of green here in the blues, that be more environmentally friendly. See how you're impacting the environment. Maybe perhaps you can do something in giving of yourself, of your time, to help clean up the environment, speak for the environment, speak for ones who cannot support and stand for themselves. Is a message that's definitely coming up, okay? Share of your beautiful love energy, for we're all connected. This is from this book, Crystal Mandala, Alana Fairchild. As you can see today, I was drawn to Alana Fairchild and messages that she has channeled. That was the energy I was picking up for the 7-7 portal for us. So it says here, we bring you the blessing of the sacred ecosystem. This is a gift of conscious connection, supportive relationship, and magnetism, which attracts to you the souls in need of your light, where you once may have felt as though you were not in the right place. This blessing, with it coming here, Our Lady of the Crown, and this one here, it says here, where you once may have felt as though you were not in the right place, this blessing shall now rectify that. You're meant to belong. You're meant to belong and contribute freely of your true soul community. You're meant to belong and contribute freely to your true soul community. You're destined to feel as though you have found your way home, and can attract and be attracted to those that can support you and benefit from your support as well. As you let go of past rejection, of the belief you have to accomplish your divine life mission on your own, by yourself, or fight, or have your place in the world, you will allow the power of the sacred ecosystem to transform your life. Your life purpose shall flourish, and your experience of conscious connection with the world around you will heal your heart and soothe your soul. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Where you felt alone, where you felt you were rejected, you perhaps felt like, I'm doing all of this work and I'm really getting no support, and I think this is just it. This is just one me, and I'm following my divine life path. It's just not opening up. But now there is a gift and a blessing that's opening and coming to you. It's grace. You're being crowned. If you have honored yourself, you have given of your love, your light. And for those of you who are connecting here with my reading, with my energy, and you're just starting this journey, know that greater levels of support are being awakened, opened, as you learn to open your hands to receive. Open your hands to receive. Make your words a moving prayer, actionable. Be good. Do good. You are good. As we do goodness, when we talk about goodness, we're talking about aligning with divine energy of love, of forgiveness, of compassion, of generosity, of support, where everybody experiences beauty, love, harmony, freedom to choose, and live our life on our own terms. It's beautiful energy. I'll close the reading with a final message for the 7-7 portal. Oh, I love this. Thank you. Thank you. I'm smiling because I have been connecting with this council for some time now. Let me read. It says here, the Intergalactic Council. The Intergalactic Council of 12 Great Masters makes decisions for the highest good of this universe. The council includes Marco, Hilarion, Jesus, Ashtar, Kutumi, El Moria, Paul the Venetian, Saint Germain, Kuan Yin, Lady Nada, Serapis Bey, and Lord Maitreya. Saying or thinking their names raises your frequency. Recognize that you are a multi-dimensional being. Connect with your deepest wisdom and focus on the well-being of the universe. Your guidance is to ask Angel, how do I say this name? Butayalil, to take you to the Intergalactic Council in meditation or sleep and offer to serve the universe. This will greatly expand your consciousness. And we're talking about expanded consciousness on 7-7. So, just those energies have come forth here. We talked about Kuthumi, and it said that here Paul the Venetian came in here. And I have, in fact, as I was clearing up, I had purchased a beautiful rosary. Actually, this one was from Rome, on my trip to Rome. And I'd gone to the Vatican, or I'm not sure whether I got it from Basilica. This is so beautiful, and I have to fix it. The rest of the chain is missing, and this was the cross that I purchased from there. And I used to, as I connected a lot with the energy of Jesus, and I was thinking I want to get a picture here of Jesus and put that, because I connect with his energy a lot. And I'm like, oh, I found this, because I was wondering where it was lost, because it broke, and I found it as I was clearing it, and I put it right here up on my altar just before I began. So what this is really saying is, whoever you connect with, the Ascended Masters and other higher dimensional beings, as we connect with an energy which is of higher vibration than us. We are raising our own vibration, right? We are raising our own vibration and meeting that vibration. And when we are in resonance and meeting that vibration, we open up the doors to greater abundance, greater love, greater prosperity, and experience a higher dimensional living, experience a fifth dimensional living, versus coming from a place in the third dimension, which can sometimes feel like you're living in a fear-based place. But when you anchor yourself and raise your vibration and anchor yourself in a higher dimension, in a higher place, okay, the dimension does not mean Archana accesses those dimensions, fifth dimension, 7 dimensions, 9 dimensions, 11 dimensions, all of them in my space, whether I'm here or I meditate under a tree, in a park, with people around, whatever I am guided to, that's where I go. I know that's what is right for me. Wherever I am, my physical body is anchored here in this reality, whether it's sitting here at my altar or whether it is in a park or I'm sitting outside in my backyard, wherever that is, my physical body is there, but I access a different dimension. I'm sitting in the third dimension, but while sitting in the third dimension, I'm accessing a higher level of vibration. I'm accessing even a higher level of vibration. And the intergalactic councils are way, way above the many dimensions. I'm not going to go into the whole lot here. But the fifth dimension reality is where all of Earth and all of the consciousness is being raised and lifted and anchored in. We're all collectively raising our individual vibration so we can all be part of that, and Earth itself is ascending to that vibration of pure beauty, pure love, pure harmony, and pure peace. For us all to be anchored in that place, we must access and connect with even higher dimensions, which means letting go of anger, letting go of what was, of rejection, and that's not easy. None of this is easy, but one can alchemize it by setting the intention, opening and allowing ourselves the gift of taking one step at a time. And that to me is what the 7/7 portal is opening up for all of us, opening up to greater levels of freedom, greater levels of love, greater levels of light, greater levels of peace, and connecting to our birthright of divine abundance. Thank you all for being here. May this 7/7 portal bring in blessings. May it bring in light. May it open you up to higher levels of consciousness. And may you anchor that light in through you and share that light and share your beautiful gifts with all of humanity. May all of you be blessed. I thank you all for being here. Thank you all for subscribing. I thank you all for your beautiful energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will talk to you soon. Namaste and take care.